Hello, hello. This is the My Artifact episode number 2419. Today's date is 21 November 2021. वाजले आता रात्रीचे ऑलमोस्ट 10 वाजत आहे म्हणजे like 10 minutes 9 minutes remaining for 10 p.m. Alright. So what is happened today? So today I wake up at 7:30 a.m. Yeah, 7:30 a.m. And when I just wake up, I directly went to my laptop and try to look for how much download it completed. So basically, last night what I did is that last night uh, I put my torrent file all day long, all night long. Okay, for downloads. Okay, I am actually downloading Call of Duty Advanced, Infinity Warfare, and and then Battlefield 5. Okay, I am downloading Battlefield 5 is a 33 GB, and Call of Duty Infinity Warfare is a 62 GB. Okay, so I put those files. As also, I have to upload my video on the YouTube. Okay, just recently I changed my name of the YouTube name. Like first is a Dark Lord, but the Dark Lord, like everyone used the Dark Lord, and which is not really cool. And so I use Flux Capacitor. Flux Capacitor is kind of like the word which is something really different, something really uh, something really that understand, and as also people will pronounce it very properly like a flux capacitor. And as also when you are try to do it like flux 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 and then capacitor capa capa citor citor बरोबर आहे capacitor, flux capacitor. So why I changed this name? The first is Dark Lord, which is kind of like a very common name. Most of people use as a gamer. Most of people use those Dark Lord in game name. So I changed to the Flux Capacitor, but which is kind of like a really off of the gaming. Like your channel is game, and your name is actually something really different. Why do you choose like that? Because of that, key name is not matter. Yeah, trust me, name is not matter. Basically whoever the person watch your video, he doesn't really know who you are, and he doesn't really know what you are. They are just kind of like they are just know about your videos, and that's it. Okay, so whatever the you wanted to name, what is like a kind of like the name which is kind of like a pronounce it very properly and people spell it very correctly, so that they can search on the YouTube and they can find it quickly. As so that's why I choose Flux Capacitor. Okay, for Flux Capacitor is for that game channel. Okay, my travel channel is a Prozac 1943, and that is the final. Okay. Oh, so what I did like so what is happened? So when I wake up at 7:30, I look for the how much download it completed, and it downloaded almost like a 40 GB. Okay, 40 GB is the overall download. Okay, like a whole night my internet data consume almost like a 40 GB. Like I download from 12 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. Almost like a 40 GB, 40 GB. That is huge. Okay, so and there are so many things happened. Like first of all is that I downloaded first of all Battlefield 1945, which is almost like a 3 or 4 GB of game. Then Battlefield 5 is a 33 GB, which is downloaded almost like 40%. And then rest of the data is consumed by the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, Infinity Warfare. But still it doesn't download, like it's not completed but it will be. There is a problem with that at Infinity Warfare is that the torrent health is not really good. I am getting very slow speed on on that torrent, so that's why it takes too much time for download. And as also this is the biggest file of my torrent, like basically 62 GB or 63 GB. I didn't really download that much heavy file before, so it's like that ki, yes, whatever. Okay. Then what happened ki, actually what I did is that ki I have to schedule my all those game video to proper date. Like I decided that ki I like a just 2 days before I upload almost like a 7 to 8 video at once, okay, at a time, that's it, which is not really good. Okay, basically if you have a bunch of video, then you have to upload a video with a proper sequence of time, like basically you are creating video that takes little bit of time. Okay, so it takes almost like a week or month. Okay, but if you have bunch of video which is already available, like right now I am playing games, so while playing games I'm recording play games. Okay, and as also it doesn't take too much time. Okay, so I can upload maybe twice in a day or maybe sometimes more than that, but don't do that. Okay, basically what I'm trying to say, just upload video in a single video in a single day, which is kind of like a really good for the YouTube will understand your content, and they will kind of like share this your content to the rest of the people frequently. As you are consistent properly, then YouTube will understand that that guy is posting their videos properly, so YouTube will publish your video to even more people, so which is really good. So that's why I decided that I have to schedule my upload schedule my upload means like that कि I have to upload at a time. Okay, but I will not publish that video for rest of the people in a batch. No, I will schedule all those video in particular date, like this first video is actually I uploaded at today is a 21, right, sorry, 21 November at 8 p.m. Okay, then tomorrow it will be uploaded at 22 November 8 p.m, then 23 November 8 p.m, then 24 November 8 p.m. So this is actually a bit really consistency, so which is really good for me and for the YouTube channel as also, so that's why I'm doing it that. Okay, so yesterday I already completed Call of Duty 2000, sorry, Call of Duty 2. Okay, and yesterday's I started a new game like a Call of Duty 2003 edition, and while playing that game, which is I doesn't feel really good while playing this, because it just kind of like a really off, like a while playing I am not really feeling something interesting while playing. So how should I expect like whoever the person who is not playing the game, just watching the gameplay, will watch that video till the end of that series? No, it's not, it's completely boring. And why? Because of that, the game is that 2003 Call of Duty was the first installment of that Call of Duty, which is really horrible. I have so many issues with that. First of all, like I download a game which doesn't have any music. Okay, I am not really sure I download really properly or not, or maybe install it properly or not, I don't know. But while playing I didn't really feel any music, I didn't really feel anything, because it doesn't have any music. It's kind of like just sound effects and just like a throw and just like dialogues and voiceover, but it doesn't have any music. And without music it feels something really off. So without music it feel really off, so I didn't really play. So basically what I did is that I just like I play almost like a almost like a little bit of game, almost like a 3 or 4 level. So I export that video, okay, to the Premiere. And after that, like after the final video, like this is the fifth part, so at the end of that, I just put little bit of things like my game is stuck and I won't be able to play game even further. So this is, I put little bit of note over there so people will understand that, and that's go. Okay, so yeah, and then after that I install the Call of Duty Black Ops. Yes, this is the first edition. While playing this game, I just play almost like a just 2 level, and it felt really awesome. It felt really connected because the graphics and the story and things like that, it was so good and so amazing. Okay, so this is all those things happen, okay, related to the game. Okay, let's talk about our project. So basically I am working on the project. The next project is a Harihar project. Okay, and I have to submit that project at 26th November. 26, yeah, 26th November. Okay, and today is the 21 November, so I have almost like a 5 days. Okay, it will be done in 5 days. Let me tell you one thing is that in this project I am including the production part. Production is a really important part of it. Because of that, you need to show your face. If you didn't really show your face, then people don't really connect with your content. Okay, so that's why in this video I am showing my face. So I need a proper script. Okay, so I am actually writing a script. Okay, I written almost like a 3 paragraph today. Okay, which is really good, which is really good for the explaining and all those things. Okay, and then after that, I didn't really feel that vibe for writing, because writing is a very creative process, and while writing you need to be focused and you need to be think very deeply. If you are just disconnect little bit, then it will be really, then you will be not work as good as that. Like what I'm trying to say, like a creative work has to be done at a time. It not be done in installment part, like I did it now, then it will be done by now. After dinner I will do it after the dinner. It will not work out like that. Like if you have that kind of like a vibe and mood, then you just have to do this. Okay, so whole afternoon, like after I ate my lunch, I didn't really feel anything. So yes, yes, then after that I went to I went to the market for my mother little bit of work. I didn't really went to exercise because yeah, I have to go to market. And then uh, when I came, I just start focusing on the writing things. So I am kind of like a writing. Okay, I write it almost like a, two paragraph at this time, so it count as almost like a three paragraph, which is really good. Okay, I am thinking like that ki tomorrow morning, like I will not focus on the upload and things like that. Like tomorrow morning I just quickly like I just started doing my work from the scripting. Okay, like after I did my nashta, I just completely focus on the writing things. So maybe I will be little bit of free, because if the writing is done, then it will be really good. My main thing, like what I want is that if my writing will be done by tomorrow, then I will be free. Then after that I have to be production. And production is not that easy. It's kind of like a, but it's kind of like a little bit of less hard work than writing, because uh, for my perspective, writing is like a very difficult process for me. I am trying to writing things, but it's kind of like it didn't really work out. I always try to, but you have to do that. Like a project is always be coming, and then you have to written the script. It's really important part of it. Yeah, whatever. So after the if the tomorrow, at the end of tomorrow, my script is final, then tomorrow night it will be really free for me, so I will start my production. So then tomorrow, and as also there is one thing is that ki I have to shoot myself at a night. I should not shoot, I will not able to shoot at day. Why? Because of that ki I didn't have any room. Okay. And first of all is that ki I am not really good with the people around me. If the if I am shooting at my home, then the people around me is looking at me and I feel little bit of something really hesitation, and that hesitation will capture on the camera, so it will be not really good. I want it to be free when I want it to be express those things. Like right now you can see that the way that I am talking, it's not scripted, it's kind of like inside of my head, but I am talking very free. Why? Because of that there is no one here, and as also it's really helpful for me. So that's why I am thinking like I will be shoot myself at my rooftop, because rooftop is kind of like a really my place, my territory. It's like no one will hear, and whatever I have to do, no one will know. So, and as also if you wanted to shoot in terraced at day or maybe midday or afternoon or morning, then it will be completely bright, and it's not really work out. Even like at a day it was kind of like a light came from all every directional, and it doesn't look any cinematic, and it looks really flat, and I didn't really want any flat profile. I want it to be depth, and depth will be created by dark and shadows. Okay, light is also really important, but dark and shadow is also be really important too. So I have to shoot at night. If it is like if tomorrow, let me tell you one thing, if it will not be done by tomorrow, then I have to do it like a day after tomorrow. I have to shoot, so it takes time, basically. But let me tell you one thing: it's the first if I started production, then I have to end the production at that day. But it's all depend on the script. If my script is final, then it's kind of like a bit really easy to me to convey my message to things, and then after that edit. Okay, edit I am not really worried about editing. Why? Because of that key, I don't know, it's just like I found the thing I want it to be. Like I don't want it to be something really very complex editing, like people are using masking and things. Like I don't want to use that. Why? Because of that key, I want it to be, people need to feel. Okay, while using so many masking and things like that, it looks really good in the first time, but second time it just like a and after that you don't really watch. Okay, so that's why. But editing is really important. Like I am really focusing on the sound designing, because sound designing is really good, and when you're using sound designing is really helpful for the people need to feel that the emotion that I wanted to convey. So yes, and from the sound designing, actually yesterday I uploaded a sound designing video, basically, and my last project is a Pandolini project, and I did little bit of sound designing over there, not too much, but kind of like a much bigger than a previously project. So I just, what I did is that I just record my screen, on that screen I play Premiere Pro timeline, and then after that I put the video over the top. So it's kind of like a looks really cool. Okay, and when you are watching that video, you see the video and has also all the waveform, and which is really good. Okay, I watch almost how many times I watch, so many times. Okay, it is, I watch so many times. Okay, I know this is my product, and but still I am really I don't really care about the people who are watching or not, but I like this product, I like this video, and I made this thing, and I am really proud of myself. Okay, so that's why I share. And yeah, and unfortunately most of the people like that. most of the people, like those are the people who are kind of like relate with the creative parts, like music production or video production. Like they know Premiere Pro, so they will properly understand like how much hard work it required for making that video, and they like that. As also most of people put my video on their status, so yeah, Instagram status. So it's kind of like a feel really good. Okay. And as also the Kritesh Agrawal, he is a chairman, like a previously, like when I went to the Jaipur at this year, he was a director. Okay. And he liked my video, and he share my video on his status. And it feels really good. It feels something like that ki, this is the person is kind of like a really higher than I know from everyone, and he's sharing my video. And that is because of that ki I did something really good work, so I feel really good. I as also say I'm thank you Pritesh sir, and as also, but it felt really nice. It felt really good. So this is all those things happened today. Okay. So what you will be doing after this artifact episode? So let me tell you one thing. I am trying to writing. Okay. I was like, I need to think little bit of the writing. If I have a little bit of mood for writing, like a mood means like that, I want it to be right. I want it to be complete my script quickly as possible, but the brain doesn't work. Sorry, uh, writing processes can depend on the little bit of mood. If you have a kind of like a really very good mood, then you can complete your script quickly as possible. But if you have didn't have any mood, for mood is not a kind of like a really right word, but what I'm trying to say is that ki it's not really the brain is not properly functioning while if you didn't have any mood. I didn't really get any proper name for the word, so whatever. So yeah, so what I'm trying to this is, and then after that I have to upload my videos. Okay, but it will be up um, I already cut those part into the Premiere Pro level by level, and as also I downscale size almost like 1 GB. Okay, now I have to copy that two videos into my mobile phone, so it will count as almost like I have 6 video to upload, and it will be really good. And after 12 a.m. I will start my uploading, and as also I already have downloads in the torrent, so I already have files in the torrent, so I will download those files too. But there is also one thing is that ki, last night I pushed myself little bit of harder. Let me tell you one thing is that ki I let my laptop on all night. Screen is always on. Why? Because of that key I wanted to be upload my data, so that's why that's why I achieved that 40 GB in single night. Okay. uh, will it be harmful for my laptop? Harmful means like that I will always be on, charging is always on, so I'm not really sure, dude. Okay, it's just no, it's not. Basically, is that a gaming laptop is meant for the charging. Okay, and if you are overcharged, it's not overcharged. There is no device right now. Like in 2021, there is no device which is kind of like a really very harmful when you get overcharged, because when the laptop is charged, it disconnect. Okay, automatically disconnect. Okay, the power switch is, the battery will not be fully charged. Okay, so it's prevent the battery from overcharging. Okay, but the switch is always on, so why it's then how it work? So basically is that key, it just switch off and then switch on, then switch off, switch off, switch on, means like that key its connection between your laptop battery and the charger is connected when it's kind of like a 99%, it connected till the 100%, then it will disconnect and then will drop down to 99%, then it will be connected. So it's kind of like a connection and disconnection is continuously happened, so it will not overcharge. Okay, like this is the information I get from the internet and the lab and internet and the people who are in the tech genius, they tell us that, so I don't really worry about. So yeah, why don't you just like download all those files, because games is really important part of it. Okay, and I have to download all those games. So yeah. So I have to download all those games, so I have to keep my laptop on till the night. Yeah, I'm trying. All right. So yes, but let just remind, tomorrow morning you have to be focused on the writing. Do not worry about the schedule and things like that, because those are things has to be done by afternoon or after some times, but morning time is really important, and do not waste that time for doing something really crappy work. Okay, use that time for really creative work like a writing. So right, so yeah, so till then everything is fine, is good. So there is it, this is then, this is the my artifact episode number 2419. Right now we are at Wada, Maharashtra. Thank you.